Alright y'all, today we are going to be unboxing a Nintendo Switch version 2. So, y'all may be thinking, why is this dude unboxing a regular Nintendo Switch with the OLED coming out? Well, pretty simple really. I no longer have access to the one that I used to have access to, or I won't very soon. That's the main reason. Number two, if you're not going to be playing it in handheld mode, why spend the extra $50? I mean, it's really that simple. So, where did I get this? I found it at Walmart. Apparently they're becoming more available again. So, to start off, we have the lovely box with all the glare. Nintendo branding everywhere. Joy-Cons. And all the important stuff. I'll leave it on screen for just a second if you want to see it. Boom. So, nicely packaged here. Oh look, setup instructions. Nice. I'll also leave those on the screen for just a moment. And there we go. Look at that. Beautiful. So, red and blue Joy-Cons. I prefer the gray ones, but my daughter likes the colored ones, and that's all I could find. Really, no matter the color, they're all about the same. And here we go, the meaty boy. Look at that. Nice, pretty screen. Switch logo on the back, speakers. You have the kickstand, which I always struggle with a little bit. I always feel like I'm going to break it, but don't worry, you're not. There you go, stands itself up, just like that. Underneath the kickstand is where your SD card goes in. Top right, we have the game slot, headphone jack, volume buttons up and down, and the power button. Joy-Cons slide right in. Nicely like that. Let's see what else we have here. Extra packaging. Nice. Keeps the Switch nice and safe. Included, we have an HDMI cable. Not the longest thing in the world, but it's better than not coming with one at all. We have our power brick / charger. Nice. Nintendo branded, of course. Instructions. A little grip controller. For that, all you do is take the back side of your Joy-Cons, press the button, slide them up, and boom, and boom. Now you got a little controller. Also included are these individual Joy-Con pieces. These allow you two things. And note that they are supposed to go with one particular Joy-Con. They have the plus and minus that corresponds. And you just slide them on, and These lock into place and unlock by this little switch. So take it off, unlock it. Be careful not to push up from the bottom or you'll hit the lock again, and they slide right off. Boom. And boom. What these also do is provide a wrist strap. You don't want to be getting too crazy with your gaming and fling it. Just fling it right off, and at least you know you're not going to be throwing your Joy-Cons too far. By the way, these straps, they're actually, pretty thick, kind of elasticy. The mechanism to slide them up and down, you just squeeze and pull. If you don't squeeze, they're really not going anywhere. Last thing in the box. The thing that allows you to play your Nintendo Switch on the TV, the dock. And if you can see down in there, there is a USB port, or a USB male part that is covered, and my fingers are too big to get in there. It doesn't actually become accessible until you put the switch down on it. On the back side, on the left side, you have two USB ports. This flips down for nice cable management. You have your AC adapter. You have USB, so 3 USBs total, and an HDMI out. Also, you're going to want some storage. Now, the Switch doesn't come with a whole lot of storage, but it'll let you store a few games at least. So, for years I opened these wrong. There's actually a cut line right there. If you're like me and didn't realize that for all your life, then this thing just kind of pops right out, or should. See? Whole lot easier than ripping, tearing, cutting the whole sides and all that. So what you're going to want to do is lift up that flap for the kickstand. And since I'm putting it down on its face, give it something nice and soft to sit on. Alright, so memory card. Lift the kickstand and slot it in. Now I haven't actually turned the switch on just yet, so I don't know how it's going to react being booted up for the first time with storage. But I do believe it's time we see. English, the Americas, and just accept. Let's link a Nintendo account. We'll need to update the system. I have pretty decent internet, so it shouldn't take very long. That's it, about 30 seconds. If you have decent internet, simply enter in your Nintendo account information, which I will not be showing for obvious reasons. So there we are. cdcplays, and we're added just like that. If you have Nintendo Online, you should be able to pretty effortlessly load all your cloud saves in. User's been added. We're going to enable. Okay, we're downloading. Next. Skip. Alright. So go to settings. Save data cloud. cdcplays. Save data not on this console, and boom. And you can go through and back all that up. Download save data. And you do that for each game. Takes a few seconds per game. And yep, that's it. Now you have all of your save data right on your other Switch if you have two, or if you have a Switch Lite, if you plan on getting the OLED, whatever the case may be. That's all there is to it. Just do that for each game. You can use the touch screen or the controls. The only thing really left to do is to pop in a game. So I have here Zelda Breath of the Wild. Hit the home button. Open up our little flap there for the game. In goes the game. Update. Good thing about the Switch is that the updates are generally pretty quick, considering this is a fairly old game now. It has a lot of updates. May take just a couple minutes. Alright, so the Switch has finished updating Breath of the Wild. Let's open it up. And there you have it, brand new Switch with my save file already loaded. Took about 4 minutes total. Bear in mind, y'all, this is all off the Switch's charge that it comes with. I didn't pre-charge it or any of that kind of stuff. That's it. Super simple, super easy to set up, all that good stuff. Alright, if y'all like that kind of video, let me know down in the comments. If y'all want to see more unboxings, reviews, that kind of stuff, leave a like. Consider subscribing if you want to see more of my content. And as always, y'all be good. Peace.